Good morning, fellow humans, colorful nuts. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023. Here we are in wonderful Pahrump, southwestern Nevada, west of Las Vegas. It's 34 degrees outside, kind of a cold one, but I have my new bearskin. Parka. So we'll see how it does out there in the cold today. And let's see what else. We're here at Department of Career Services, where our goal is simple: to help you get from where you are to someplace better, from point A to point B, from Someday Isle to Success Landia. That's it. No big deal. As I say every morning, that's it. That's all we do. No big deal. Just trying to help you acquire the skills and learn how to use them so that your journey through life, this one-time experience here on Earth, yes, it probably happened before and it probably will happen again. Not on Earth, but somewhere else, maybe not on Earth. I don't know. But this is not the end. This is the beginning. So we're here to help you while you are here in your body on Earth at this point in time. Not the past, not the future, just trying to help you here now. And all we're going to do is provide you with some tools and give you some ideas on how to use the tools, because it's not really helpful to say, here's a golden wrench and you're a chimpanzee and you want to fix something. It's like, whack. No, that isn't going to do it. Things are complex. What? Okay, well, I'm excited because of two things. One, day before Thanksgiving. Two, our breakfast, our volunteers' breakfast at the Methodist Church. So ask me what it is. It's our volunteer breakfast at the Methodist Church for the volunteers and Love Thy Neighbor. That's at 8 o'clock. We'll be leaving here at 7:30, about an hour and a half. So we've got a lot of stuff to do today. That's number two. Number three. Perfect timing. Okay. Number three, Claude. What? Claude. Yes, Claude. Okay, we'll talk more about that later. But we're 2:45 in, and the thing has to do with the podcast. So this is a 5-part podcast. We do 2 parts live in about 12 minutes and 3 parts we do after. What are the parts, you say? What are the parts? Well, you can find the parts down below in the description and instructions on how to do each part. And also there's a link to the thrivingwarrior.us website, where it has a worksheet, a daily worksheet. Wow, who knew? And of course, a link to the podcast. So you can always go back to it. So I would advise bookmarking, put on your homepage, home screen of your phone, put on that little button icon so that you can get to the website quickly or get to the PDF. Alrighty then, so let's get started. First step of our 5-part podcast is the preparation. The second step is what? Attitude of gratitude. Third step, review yesterday. Fourth step, plan for today. Fifth step, project the day and then go do it. So we're going to do step 1, breathing, and we're going to do step 4. Up yours. We're going to do step 4 on here, and then you do step 2, 3, and 5. This is the Boy Scout salute on the planet Zeta. Okay. So let's get started with our breathing exercise. Description is down below, but for everyone else, a simple 2-part inhale to get maximum air in our lungs. So you exhale, pushing your stomach in. Inhale through your nose, fill up your lungs, And then when you think you have your lungs completely full, contract your muscles and take in a little bit more to really fill up all of those air sacs in your lungs. Then we're going to let the air pour out of our mouth, completely pushing our stomach in, and do it twice in a row. So let's begin and go. Oh, sorry, got to exhale. Okay, good. And you will feel it. All righty then, first part done. Bink. Hanging on by our fingernails, our fingertips here in Pahrump, Kentucky. Let's go to our worksheet. Okay, so that is the prepare. Attitude of gratitude. 4 steps. No, there's not 4 steps. There's 3 steps. Better have some coffee. That's hotter than a witch's patootie, as my grandpappy from Missouri would say. My German grandpappy from Missouri would say. It's hotter than a witch's patootie. But when I step out the door, it's going to be colder than a witch's patootie. Anyway, moving right along. Attitude of gratitude, 3-part process. Description down below. Again, remember, please like, please share, please click on the bell, and thumbs up. You know the thing, because the mystery, the magic of this is creating a routine and sharing it. That is the magic. All right. So attitude of gratitude down below. Step number 3, review yesterday. 4 questions again down below in the description. We're not going to do that. We're going to skip over step 4, plan for today, or part 4 of this podcast. We're going to skip over that for a second and go to number 5, project. 1 or 2 minute projecting the path of your day. So see the day, go through the day in fast motion, what you want to do, end up with your head hitting the pillow or whatever, however you do at the end of your day, what you look forward to through the end of the day. And let's see, project the day. We have the link. Oh, we got to put that in here. Keep forgetting to update it. Caddyshack. Caddyshack. A little Caddyshack clip in there. 4-part transformational plan. All right, good. And so now we're going to go to our plan for the day, and we're at 8 minutes in. Okay, time is racing. How do you want to get from where you are to someplace better? Here's some simple hacks that you can do. Say something great is going to happen to me today. Something great is going to happen to me today. Number 1. Number 2, always look on the bright side of your life. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, seek discomfort. Okay, so shout out to the people in Las Vegas at the apartments on Sunrise. If you're still there, if you haven't given up, which hopefully you haven't, but if you have, you won't ever hear me saying it because you've given up. Seek discomfort. When I go down there, when I used to go down there, it's been about almost 4 months now, since July, it looked like people were seeking comfort. I never see people outside in the morning doing exercise, walking around the block, cleaning their rooms inordinately. The standards seem to be an acceptable level of uncleanliness. I didn't notice people seeking discomfort because they bought into the narrative that we need to seek comfort. I worked hard. My life sucks. I need comfort. Okay. Seek discomfort. Try that. Advice from an 80-year-old. Be a good listener. Be a good listener. Seth Godin. It only takes a drop of tar in a gallon of honey to ruin the honey. or as he said, because it only takes a drop to divert attention from its original state to the defect. Okay. Write down 3 simple goals for today, 3 things that you know that you would do. So I would say go on a walk, breakfast, and what else? Make my bed. Boom. That's already done. Or do the podcast, do Bible study. I'm not really going to have time for that because the people should be boiling eggs this morning. Okay. 3 simple goals for today. 6 important things to get done today. Yes, darn it. I did not finish with that last night. I'm going to have to put a little post-it note out. Post-it note. Post-it note. 6 things to do tomorrow. Boom. There we have it. Put it up here on top of my screen. Done. Handled. Boom. Quick, should write that down. It's one of my 3 things to do today. Okay. Now, for the good stuff. Seth's blog. I'm going to read it. This is going to change everything, people. And if it doesn't change everything, what it should be assigned to you is that you need to go back, learn to write. Read and learn to write. Okay? Long form AI, the new version of Claude. And there's a link to Claude. Can read a document up to 400 pages in about 3 minutes. You can then ask it for criticism, summaries, or other insights. I wouldn't use it on a piece of literature, but if you're reading for work, aren't we all, it will dramatically increase how much you can survey before diving deep. It's very talented at reading something you wrote and telling you where you might have gone astray. Simply say, please summarize and critique this, looking for strategic errors and inconsistencies. And then paste your document. If it doesn't understand what you meant to say, there's a good chance the reader won't as well. So let me give you an example of that. What? Yeah. So I pasted the new version, not quite done, of foundational theology. Please summarize and analyze and critique this, looking for strategic errors and inconsistencies. And I attached a link to, attached a link. I attached the PDF file to it. And here's what it had to say. The document outlines a concept called foundational theology, which seeks to provide a basic foundation for Christian belief and action. It emphasizes the importance of kinship, building compassionate communities based on the teachings of Jesus. Some key aspects include: it is aimed at those who are non-believers or have limited knowledge and not expert theologians. The goal is to eliminate confusion and indifference to pave the way for active Christian faith. There is an emphasis on the practical application of Jesus' teachings around inclusion, nonviolence, loving kindness, and compassion. The concept of kinship embodies this. It discusses the importance of community and not trying to pursue faith alone. There is a need for support systems and to lean into these communities of kinship. There are some arguments around the authenticity of the Shroud of Turin as providing evidence that Jesus was divine. However, there is no scholarly consensus on this. Overall, the document seeks to offer a basic introduction to core Christian concepts and values to make faith accessible, with the ultimate goal of social transformation through the cultivation of compassion, just communities. In terms of critiques, there are very limited biblical references or detailed theological arguments to support the specific perspective offered. This is likely by design given the intended audience. True. Strong emphasis on the Shroud of Turin as evidence risks resting important claims on something that lacks scholarly agreement. True. More context on the problems referenced, example, crime, homelessness, could strengthen the case for foundational theology. While community is important, individuals still need to internalize values. More on the personal dimensions of faith transformation could be beneficial. Perhaps let me know if you would like me to, please let me know if you'd like me to elaborate on any part of the summary and analysis. As mentioned, I've avoided reproducing long excerpts from the document. I would say pretty damn good. Oops, pretty bleep good. Pretty good is what I would say. Where are we at? Pretty good. So we're going to end it right there because time is racing. It's 8:17 and we got to finish this thing up. Got a lot to do today. Get out there, make something happen. Endeavor to do good, avoid evil. Peace be with you. Etc. Okay. And with that, I'm going to say cut, wada bevy, meh. Wada bevy, me, you. Okay. Merp. Merp. Okay. And with that, we're going to once again say cut. We'll edit that out. And